All right, we were called out here for a gas leak, and we didn't do this house. And I'll tell you what, that right there is just ridiculous. I mean, you can buy a nice manifold that goes right here and has all of the outlets on it. I don't know why somebody wants to do work like that, but look at that top one kinked over. I mean, I guess they didn't have an elbow in their truck, and they all run that way, and they're all just looped and hanging around everywhere. I tell you what, the building code standards around here, actually, they're pretty good. What we really have is inspectors that just stand around and talk to you about fishing or whatever. And I guess if you're the one doing the work, that's all nice and dandy, but if you were the homeowner or the one coming back to fix stuff, you wonder why they don't require a little bit better work. But, so we turned off the one that they say was leaking, and I'm getting a drop. I had it on 26. And it's dropping somewhere else other than that one. I followed it back, so let's see what we can find. We're gonna go in here and cut the wall open and get down to that valve they say is the problem. And we will figure out where it's leaking, get it stopped, and call the gas company back out here. They came out here last night and just turned them off. Of course, they don't try to find or fix anything. So let's go in here and have a look. All right, I took my razor knife and scored it, and then finally got it cut deep enough, so hopefully we can get this piece out without doing too much damage here. At least I don't have to put it back in, but evidently we need to get to these fittings in a while. There should be an access door here anyway. That's just my opinion. All right, so we got the piece out. Maybe they can put it back. But why in the world this is allowed to be inside the wall, I just don't know. So let's get some bubble soap and put some pressure on this and see if we can see what's leaking here. Looks like I made a new friend here. So I'll shut it off in the fireplace, and I'm going to open this back because it must be this side leaking. So let's see. Looks like that's growing. Can't tell if we did that jerking around on it, or if that's the actual leak. See if we can get a better look at it. Boy, that's a tiny leak. Get the sun out of here. Tell you, that it's real tiny, but it's growing. Just can't believe that's enough to I guess over a period of time it could create a smell. But it took it about 2 or 3 minutes to get to that point. So let's get some wrenches and tighten that up. Maybe take it apart and redo the little inserts. It's definitely growing. Trying to make it grow again. This is tiny. It's not so sure that's what we're looking for. Alright, looks like even though they were getting their smell and the gas company's machine is going off down there, it looks like we've got one up here on the furnace. That's what it looks like. Realize that light's a little bit too bright to get a steady look at it, but I saw it growing. Yep. Sure is. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Alright, looks like just simply tightening that one got it to stop, but it was definitely growing out of that joint right there on the top. Well, I tell you, I hate it when they call the gas company and not us, because all they do is just come cut it slap off and leave and tell you it's your problem, which that's fine. I just wish they gave us the gas to work with and we don't have to wait on them to come back. So we've got, you know, pressure test on it, obviously, and got nitrogen in it. And, I mean, we're not going to leave it leaking, but the thing is, we have to wait around on them to get back, and they won't give you a time. You sit there and wait, and so all we can do is just leave and let them come see the gauge and hopefully cut it back on. And I just hate not being here to deal with them. Who knows what else. I tell you what, this is something rough. Look at this ductwork. Comes out of there with flex, goes over here to a piece of pipe, comes over here and then feeds backwards. That's pretty bad. I don't even know why they got that short piece of pipe in there. You got 10 foot of pipe tied in with a piece of flex. Just extremely lazy. This other piece of flex, I'm gonna guess, goes over there. Yep, to a longer trunk line. Boy, these new construction crews just do terrible sloppy work. But that's not why we're here. Oh, look, isn't that nice? Yeah, I'm sure that works real well. This little thing they bend up and put a hardware store drawer pull on. But looks like we got that to stop. Let's see if the gauge will hold. See, and this is the problem when they call the gas company instead of us. It's hard to see with the light. But we got a bubble right here. It appears to be growing. And we got to make it perfect everywhere where the 2 pounds, or actually this is just a 1/4 pound system. This is just there's no regulator. So this, no regulators on any of these appliances. So this is really actually 1/4 of 1 PSI of gas pressure. But yet we have to test it with 20 PSI for 10 minutes. So it starts, you know, dropping that everywhere. Whereas it probably wouldn't even leak any gas. I mean, they had one spot near the fireplace that we were able to get fixed, but now we got to make that gauge hold perfect again. And we end up all over the place trying to do that. And I'll tell you what, this light on the camera is just too much. Let's try something. There we go. But there's bubbles growing on this thing. So we've been all over the house trying to deal with this. We'll get it to hold and get their gas back on. All right, well, we're at the mercy of the gas company now. It's supposed to hold 20 pounds for 10 minutes, so we got it about 22 and a half, almost 23. And hopefully they'll come back and cut it on and let us turn these people's house back on. But fixed about 4 leaks all over the house. And now we're at the mercy of the public utility. So I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Thanks for watching. What happened to the light?